what was your involvement in Ireland?
Well, I was very lucky. I came on the Sunday in the advance party of brigade headquarters, 4th Brigade, with Brigadier Hackett spotted. And there was no opposition here at all. They didn't even know we were coming. So I was very lucky. I watched my brigade come in on the next day, on the Monday. Here, there were a row of Beaufort guns at the Jerry's, and we lost a third of the brigade here. I was right in the corner, and I was with Hackett then throughout this operation. And he was a fine man, dead now, of course. And the 156, the 11th and the 10th battalions, we had a bad time, very bad. In fact, we no longer exist. And with me here today is the only other 156 ex-Cheshire Yeoman that's here amongst the scrap.
What do you remember about the whole thing? Because, of course, bearing in mind the fact that we lost so many men, and it really was a brave, valiant attempt. That's all it was. Didn't succeed.
I finished up in a hole with 3 men. One was wounded in the leg, and I looked after him till October. I gave him morphine. 2 of the others went looking for food, and they didn't come back. So I was left with this wounded fellow, and it was then October, and I noticed in a tobacco farm, and I noticed a padre walking by the wood, collecting the dog tags, and I caught his eye, and he came over. It used to be a big battle there, and this lad, I dressed his leg, and it smelled very bad. So I said to him, I'd put him on the road where he'd be picked up, because I thought he ought to go to hospital. And he smelled his own leg, and he thought he ought to. And he did, left me on my own. But I saw the regimental padre, Paddy Bicker, going down the woods, caught his eye, and he put me in touch with the underground. They came the next day, picked me up on a cart that had been collecting the wounded and the dead in the woods. So I lay there with one of the dead fellows, and we went to deal up the road. So I went into a house. From then onwards, I was moved from barn, farm, different places, eating potatoes, cooked fortunately, because those that ate raw potatoes lost all their hair. And I met some of the 156 in one of the places.
When you look back today, when you see these young paras jumping from aircraft, what feelings does it invoke in you?
There is an affinity with anybody who jumps out of an airplane, because for seconds, according to how many jumps you've done, you see terror, you forget you've got to shoot. And standing in that door, it is terror for a minute. And if you overcome that, that's what you've got in common. So you'll always see carriers, they see a veteran or see anybody else, they always come over and speak.
And what do you say to them on a day like today?
We just congratulate them on doing the jumps, and also we criticise them because they can do it that way. Because we call them sticks, and if they are far apart, it's a bad stick, because they're not close together. They're not close together on the ground, and if it's a bad stick, the fellow sticks in the door, and by the time absconded in the train. He's so far away, he's not in touch on the ground.
No, you're right. Okay.
When I jumped, I had a bloody great kit bag on my leg with a radio in it. It didn't work.
Oh no. Well,
No.
oh, it didn't work.
It didn't work when it got on the ground.
Right, let me just take your name. Hold on a second. Brilliant, well done.
That's
Thank
all right.
you. Yeah, bear with me. Hold on.
Still Polko I am.
Yeah, hold on. And what was your rank?
Signalman.
Signal, yeah.
Yeoman signal.
William Parker. Okay, and how old are you, sir?
I am last Sunday, 89.
89. And what para? Paul Para.
Paul Para Brigade, headquarters.
I'm very grateful to you, sir. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
These two are my good